We will create a test class that will act as a view for our template method use case. It will use the data renderer and render the data. Go to STS, double click to minimize this, right click on the template method package, new class, call it test with a main method, finish. Double click to maximize it, Control D to delete the to do. Create the data renderer, call it renderer is equal to new XML data renderer. Let's start with the XML data renderer, renderer dot render. Renderer dot render is the method we are invoking. To run this, right click, run as Java application, and that will produce processed XML data. So that is coming out from data renderer here. If you place debug points and debug this application, you can see the flow of it. So let's place some debug points right on the system.out.println here. Go to XML data renderer, double click on the left hand side right next to return XML. Again, click on processed data method as well on this line. Go to the debug portion of your IDE right here, which has the bug symbol. Select that and run the test again. This time it will switch to debug perspective. Hit S. And the first method it hits is read data. From the data renderer, the read data method is invoked. You can place a breakpoint here and see if you want to, but it went to the read data method inside the XML data renderer. Hit the play button. It will go to process data on the XML data renderer. And finally, if I hit the play button, it will come back to the render method inside the data renderer. Finish it. Let me place the breakpoints next to read data and process data as well in the render method, just to be clear, and debug it one more time. So you see it comes to the render method, to the render data or read data line. Hit the button, it goes to read data in the child class, which is XML data renderer. Then it goes to process data line inside the render method, and the child classes method will be invoked again. It goes into the process data method. It comes back to the sysout, which is the job of the render method, and it displays the processed XML data. You can also change it to CSV data renderer here in the test class and try to debug it.